The demonstration of the full game with 5 linemen and 4 backs and 4 downs. This would be played at the college or pro level, or you can even play it at the beginner level. The way the game is played, you can see the whole field here. You have downs over here, you have scoring over here on both sides, and the yard marker on both sides is going to start at the 20. The blue team is going to be the home team, the red team is the visitor team. Home team goes, visitor team goes, home team goes, visitor team goes. The game must end at the end when the red team has its, after the red team has its turn. So if the blue team scores 100 points first, the red team still has a chance to catch up. If one gets 110, the other one gets 120 at the end, then that would be, obviously the 120 would win. Okay, so I'm going to play this pretty quickly so you get the idea, and I'm not going to roll the dice. I'll just pick two numbers, and I'll kind of move them quickly so you can see how the game will progress, the full game. Now, you start at the 20, you want to get to the touchdown. This is actually a simulation of 10 yards. That's why the end zones appear so large compared to the field. And then when you score, you get 10 points or 10 yards. This is a long version of the game. We're just going to try to go for 4 downs right now. And then if you score a touchdown, you get 10 yards. So you can imagine you have to reach 100 yards to win, which is obviously a game touchdown. These field touchdowns are pretty much like a first down. So let's just get in and start going. Ordinarily, we would roll. And I'll just roll the first one. And we only have 1. I'm going to come back here to protect against pass rush and use the 6 to run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And move this guy 6 over here in case this guy's going to come around here. Okay, I'm not going to roll anymore. I'll just pick a couple of numbers. Okay, so this guy would go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the lineman 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then the blue team rolls, and he might get whatever. Let's say 3, 4. He's got to protect against 2 backs coming in, but there is a buffer. They've given him a little bit too much room. 1, 2, 3. You use the marker to see how far he can go. So I can pass it right here, since they kind of overcommitted to the rush. 1, 2, 3. If I get here, this guy cannot reach me to cover the ball, and he cannot reach this spot to even challenge because this guy is tied up. 1. He can only go back 1. 1. The defense can back out of a tackle. The offense cannot because they're pushing. And let's see. He can come back 1 and cover me if I catch the ball here. But here, 1, 2, 3. If I'm here, this guy cannot cover the ball. So you know what? I'm just going to pass the ball right away on my second roll. I need enough, but I don't think double 3 is even better. I can even come here. So let me make sure this guy can back out just 1. This guy's up here. He can only back out 1. This guy can come here. In the middle pass sector, you can pass forward. In college rules, you would go 1 for between the goal line and the midfield line and the 50-yard line, and then if you go past the next goal line, it would be 2. And if you pass one of the hash marks, that's okay. In pros, you have to go like that. Okay, now, so it really only takes 1 anyway. And we have double 3. Doesn't really matter. So this guy can't cover me. That guy cannot go diagonally back. You can only go back 1. So this is a good spot to throw the ball. I'll throw the ball here. I can move here with 1. And 1 is just used for the ball. So I can only use the better of the 2. 3. And then, I can go past him. 2. This guy cannot because there's 2 people on both sides. So maybe 2. And I don't know, maybe 3, whatever. And then the other dice is a throw. And then they would need a double just to go 1, 2, 3. And then come up here and get the second challenge. So we'll roll in this case 4. Okay, so he doesn't get it. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3 just to slow him down because the pass is now complete. This guy can come back 1. So this is 1, 2, 3, and 4, I guess, whatever. See if you can zoom in and see that better. Okay, so we passed there. These are the only 3 places you can challenge. Really, at college level, you can only challenge in this particular one. For beginners, we give them 2 extra spots. All right, so the ball is caught. It's complete. And now it's just a running game. So 5, 1, 2, 3, and 4. You get 1 extra unit of energy once you catch the ball, and so does the defense. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 1. Oh, I'm sorry, that's blue. And 1, and 5. Okay, and this guy just needs 1, 2, 3 to get you. So the red runs 2 and 1. How do you like that? You can't tackle him because once the ball's thrown, you can only use one of those dice. 1, 2, or 1, 2. Oh, you can use a shortcut. Yeah, 1, 2. Okay, yeah, so you can get it. All right, no problem. And he'll be tackled over there. And now, can you see that? Yes, you can see that. Now let's zoom out. So he's tackled, and we're going to move all the way over here. Let's zoom out further. We're going to go to second down. And that was quick. Sometimes plays are quick, sometimes they can last a couple of minutes. Depends on, in that case, the defense gave the offense a little bit too much breathing room. And overcommitted for the pass rush, so just took advantage of it. If you're going to give me the room, I'm going to throw the ball. And then you would be here, and I'm going to try not to. I'm going to put all my receivers out there. I'm going to try not to roll the dice too much because I just want to get moving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1, 2, and 3. So I'm creating a pocket right here, as you can see. And the way to line up your pieces is this line should be in this corner, this guy should be in this corner, this guy should be in this corner, this guy should be in this corner, because so you know where you're facing. Okay, and then let's say the defense gets the same thing, and this guy will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the lineman, and then go 3, 1, 2, and just move that guy up 3. So when you're nose to nose over here, zoom in a little bit so you can see that. When you're nose to nose here, you're covering him because the offense can go 3 this way and 2 backwards. The defense can go 3 this way and 2 backwards. So even if this guy wasn't here, you couldn't throw a pass to this guy and not be covered. You give him a little bit of room, he can come up here and you won't be able to cover him. So you kind of want to stay tight unless you're up here, because then one of the other guys can cover you. Okay, so anyway, so was it here? More or less. All right, doesn't matter. So that's the way you normally play. Then the offense would go. And who cares? 2 and 1, lousy roll. To be expected sometimes. 1, 2, and 1. Well, let's move the quarterback back 1. And, well, heck, I made another mistake. I can actually pass this ball right over here to this guy. 1, 2. Again, overlooking that because I'm playing fast. And then 1 for the pass. We can just do that. Lousy 2 and 1. We got to pass. Can he cover him? Yes, he can go 1, 2. Maybe I don't want to do that then. No. Because then this guy can come 1, 2, and then we'll have to challenge. Okay, I'll teach our challenge. 1, 2, and then and 1 for the pass. All right, so we got a pass, but this guy can cover. Only needs 1, 2. You can go sideways. The lineman can go 2 forward and 2 sideways, but can only go 1 back. I mean, literally 1 back, not even diagonal. You can go 1 back this way, but you can go 2 sideways, and that is exactly the spot you want to be for a challenge. All right, but this is the challenge. Let me see. Can you see where they are? Okay, can you see this? Okay, so here's the ball, and this is the challenging spot right here because the quarterback is here. So you want to be right here to challenge the ball in college and professional level. In beginners, we let them challenge even on the side, but with the other challenging dice. And for the pros, typically, in the college level, you would use this big challenging die for this spot. And unless this is a back and this is a lineman. A lineman cannot cover a back for a pass as easily. So instead of getting the big challenge, he gets the next size challenge because he has a better chance catching the ball. This does not have an interception. It has 3 completes and 3 incompletes. Kind of a 50-50 chance. And we roll. It's incomplete. So let's zoom out. We took a shot. And now we're on 3rd down. Back to the start. Keep going. Let's try to pick up the pace here. Again, I'm going to have all my guys running out for a pass. And this time I think I'll have a little spy action going on over here. And let's see, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a 2. 1, 2. So now you can see I have a nice little pocket coming. And then he gets a 6 and a 2 also. Well, I'll just do 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, just in case that guy tries to get a free pass. And then 1, 2, 3, did we say? All right, we'll go 3. All right. Or actually, we should do the other side because this guy, well, yeah, over here, because then you lock him up. He cannot back up and protect him. 1, 2, and 3. And then let's say you get a 3 and a 2. All right, what are you going to do? This guy is 1, 2, 3, about the sack. You got to at least move 1 over there. The quarterback can only move 1 back, 1 to the side, 1 to the side, but he can move forward 3 just like any other back because he's looking, so he cannot scramble backwards that easily. And this is the quarterback with the cute little football inside. Okay, so he's about to get sacked. 1, 2, 3 in the next play. What's he going to do? What will he do? This place looks pretty clean. I can't back out of any of these boxes. I can push them, but I'm more worried about this guy right now. So 1, 2, 3 is going to come up here. I'm going to back this guy up. 1. Move this guy forward. 2, because then he can come and check him. And then I'm going to go 1, 2, and then I'll move these guys out to try to get open. Then the defense will go. Now the defense can only go 2 back. Horizontal and vertical, you can only go 1, 2. Sorry about that. 1, 2, and or go here and go here. Now if I try to throw a pass, since he can go 3 forward and the red team can only go 2 back, he can go 3 and then he can go 2. So he can challenge him, but you know, it's not a great it's not an open pass that easily. So we'll do that. Okay. So then the let's say the red team. Oh, I'm sorry. We did that, and then 1, 2, 3, and then the lineman would go something like that. And this particular guy, you can rearrange him this way. This particular one can actually go here if he wants, but keep in mind, the offense can go there and run straight down the line. You don't want to do that. So that'll be good enough. Okay. Now, if you want, you could take a chance and try to go for this pass. If we're playing pros, it would you probably could challenge it. Let's say we're doing college level, and let's try to keep going for a little bit while longer. Let's try to get open though, at least. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're gonna block this guy. 1. I'm going to come out here. 1, 2. All right, so now let's start using the dice. Let's see how lucky the red can get. 5 and 4. Well, he definitely wants to keep this guy in check. 1, 2. That's actually a 2 backwards. 1, 2. Like this is not 2. 1, 2. 2 is always horizontal or vertical, but you can take shortcuts if you're going to go 3. Or even 1, 2 back, you can go just 1. And let's see, and then this guy can exit. He can't go this direction because the lineman is blocking this direction. And oh, actually, he can't leave here either because this is a half block. When a lineman is blocking a back, he cannot get it out all 3 exits over there. He can go 1, 2, 3, however. And this guy is this blue offensive lineman is blocking that spot, but he can come out this direction. That's a half block of these 2 directions. You can go 1 and 2 and go into the block here. But he has to stay in a straight line. He can't turn. And this guy can go from block to block 3, and this guy can go 2 back over there. All right, and then what are we going to do? 5 and 6. Can this guy get open? 1, 2, 3. That's where these markers come in handy. 1, 2, 3. And this guy can come out 2 here. And college and beginners, these 3 are actually a challenge, but this is a lower challenge. And so he can challenge me. Let me see, 1, 2. The other guy can challenge me. Okay. So I'm about to get sacked. I'm going to just go for the pass because there's really not much room to run. There's not a big opening there anyway. I got to pass to somebody. This guy's going to cover this guy. and this guy's covering that guy, so this is my best chance to throw. I'm going to go 1-2. I'm going to take my second ball and put it here. The reason why we do that is because these blocks are all still relative to this quarterback. They don't know that the ball is in the air at this point. So all the rules still apply at this point. And then I can move this guy 1. Oh, he can go 3 forward, so that's 1-2 or 1-2-3. Doesn't really matter. That doesn't really help us much, but okay, whatever. So the defense can come here, but he needs a double to come here because that's 1-2, and that's a 3. He cannot go 3 back. So let's see if he gets a double. He can get a good challenge. If he gets a normal roll like this, he'll get the medium challenge. He doesn't get a chance to intercept, but he'll get the second challenge. So he'll come here. These are the 3 challenging spots. Had he gotten to the spot, it would be automatically incomplete. If he got a double and got here, he'd be automatically incomplete. Okay, so instead of getting the interception, the defense was able to get to one of these 3 spots. This is the most advantageous spot for the big challenge with the interception. And he doesn't get that, so he gets the second challenge because they're both backs, they're both equal. Had this one been alignment, then he would get the small challenge, which is mostly completes. There's only 2 incompletes in there. So we'll roll for that, and let's see if we get 10 points out of this, or if it's 4th down. We got it. This means that complete would mean that you completed the ball and you tackled. This would mean you caught the ball and you roll again. But when the end zone, either one would have been worth it. So we got 10 points. And that's how a game is played at college and football and pro level using 5 linemen. Thank you very much.